Hello everyone, happy Saturday. Gonna go ahead and leave you my link right here in the comments. Pin that here. I really wish you could listen to music while you get ready on Facebook, because I was just listening to music while I did my hair and then I turned it off and now I'm like, it's so quiet. But when you pop on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Say happy Saturday. Say it. I had so much fun in my live with you guys yesterday. I love those lives when you guys are like feeling all chatty and like, I don't know, feels like we're just like hanging out, getting ready together. You know what I mean? So let's make today another really good live and let me know what you're up to today. I'm going to send out my text notification. If you're not in my text service, I hope you will join it. It's really fun. I basically just tell you when I'm going live so you don't miss out on them, or if there's new products or restocking and things like that, I'll let you know on those. Besides that, that's the only time you'll really get a text from me, which I think is really nice because I am not a group style texter. I think I am subscribed to like one thing on like a text service. Besides that, I'm like, don't bother me. Don't bother me. Although I'd much rather you text me than call me. Are you guys a call or a text? Because like I know some of my friends, very few of them, but some of them will be like, you should have called me and we could have talked about this or whatever. And I'm like, you could have texted me. So some people like prefer phone calls and some people prefer text. Which one are you? Text or phone call? You're rather a call? See, for me, I feel like, I don't know why I'm like this, but a phone call feels so violating. I don't know why. Every time my phone rings, I'm like, what? Oh, I don't want to talk to them. But I'll immediately text you and I'll talk to you all day long. Or like FaceTime like this. Great. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I grew up in the generation where we had to phone call. Like if you want to talk to your friends, you had to call them on the phone. Oh no, you locked yourself out of the house. Mostly text, not really into being on the phone. Me too. I don't like being on the phone. I don't know why. And it's funny too because almost all of my friends know this about me. And so they don't call me, or they'll text me and be like, I'm going to call you, answer the phone. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll answer the phone. But it's funny because the friends that like my real friends that know this about me, I'll answer the phone for them and like at any like no matter what, but it's just funny that they know that. They're like, I'm gonna call you, okay? I'm like, okay. Or like when brands want to be like, we'd love to discuss this with you. I'm like, what cannot be discussed through an email? I'm the worst. I know I hate being on the phone. I don't know what it is. But then like, I can call my sister. Me and my sister talk on the phone multiple times a week for hours. I don't know, just weird. All right, I'm going to do my makeup. So we have friends in town they're from here, but they moved to Idaho. And they're in town. Her and I were pregnant together with our sons. She had twins. She had twin boys when I had Abel. And they had the same due date. And I ended up having Abel 10 days early. So we're going to go hang out with them for their son's birthday today at SeaWorld. They're in town. Haven't seen them for, I want to say like 2 or 3 months. So it'll be really good to see them and squeeze them and see the kids. I know you hate talking on the phone too. I don't know what it is. What's wrong with this? Maybe it's like an antisocial thing. I don't know. I think I'm an extrovert, but like, let me rephrase. I feel like I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies. Like I'm an extrovert around my like people, but I'm an introvert when it comes to like big crowds or like for conventions and stuff. That's why I'm so thankful for Ryan. He's through and through an extrovert. Hold on. Let's pause this extrovert conversation really fast because look at this coverage. Is that not just like a chef's kiss? This is so good. And look how it makes your skin look plump. See how it like lifts the skin? Like this side of my face looks so much more like structured. You know what I mean? Than this side that just kind of looks round. Isn't that crazy? Sodium hyaluronate does that to your skin. It's an ingredient that's in foundation and in skincares that do this to your face. And it's a key ingredient because it doesn't clog your pores and it hydrates. So it's really good for helping you age backwards. So instead of like having your skin feel drier when you wear makeup, this will not. This makes your skin look and feel hydrated and plump. It literally plumps your skin. Like the ingredients literally say to plump your skin. So if you want a little plump, this foundation. It's called the Serum Plus Foundation. What's also really cool about it is it has a 12-hour transfer-proof hold. So you can literally wear this forever. And it's amazing. I'm wearing it in the shade Lace. I know when it goes on, it kind of doesn't look like my color. And then as it goes on, you're like, oh, wow, that's literally your color. So if you need help picking out what color you are, go. Speaking of calls, my sister just called me. Like, decline. So like I was saying, if you need help picking out your colors, definitely do this. Okay, so introvert, extrovert. So I feel like I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies, like when I'm around like my people. And I was saying, I'm so thankful for Ryan because like when we do like unique events, there's like thousands of women and it's so fun. And I love meeting and talking to people, but I get so like, oh. So I'm so thankful for Ryan because he'll be like, do you want to take a picture with her? Do you want to talk to her? I see you staring at her. Do you want to talk to her? Versus me, I'd be like, oh, why are they staring at me? Yeah, what the heck, girl? I was just talking about how I don't like talking on the phone, except to you. I don't do earbuds. They hurt my ears. It's hard to get anything done when you're holding the phone. I agree with that. I'm a speakerphone kind of gal when I am on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's it. I used to have to talk on the phone for work, like constantly. Maybe that's why I hate talking on the phone. I don't know. Because like I was saying, I come from the generation where you had to call your friends on the phone or like we would like get in fights, my siblings and I, because I come from the generation of dial-up. It was like, murr, 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 murr. And your mom would get all mad at you for being on AIM all day. And she's like, I've been waiting for a phone call. Or like your brothers are like trying to kick you off so they can call their girlfriends. I'm like, I'm having important AIM conversations. The good old days. Children will never understand. And it was funny. Someone actually sent me this reel the other day and they're like, you'll never understand what it was like. And it was like a phone with like the numbers that you had to turn. We had that phone. Like we grew up very, I hate saying poor because like my parents never felt like, didn't ever make us feel like we were poor, but we didn't have a lot. Like we had, the TV. So I'm born in 88. So I'm talking like 90s, talking about the 90s. We had a TV, we had a black and white TV until I was probably like, I remember it. So maybe like 8 or 10. And then we had a dial phone until probably like around that time too, maybe a little bit older. Like we got stuff that just like whatever my dad could like fix or find. And then we had a TV until I was in high school. Until I was 15 years old, we did not have a TV with a remote control. You want to turn that channel, you were getting your butt up. And we would like bribe each other. My poor little sister would be like, we'll time you to see how fast you can change the channel. If she's still on, she can attest to this. But anyway, so someone sent me that phone, the dial phone. And I was like, oh, I remember that phone. That's the phone I learned how to call people on. Pretty funny, huh? Fire chiefs are a limited time until we got the papers. What is the stuff you're putting on with the dabber? So that was the concealer. So this is the Skin Solution Concealer. This is so, so good. So this has caffeine infused in it and peptides. So it's really healing. It's concealer. It's so phenomenal. I wish I only did one eye so I could show you the difference, but it is so good. And then as you saw, I used it as a spot treatment. So wherever I have like blemishes or wherever I just need like a little extra coverage, I'll use it in those areas too. But it's so phenomenal. And like I said before, if you need to be color matched, if you're like, okay, I kind of want to try what you're using, go ahead and say color match down below and I'll private message you. I can bake you a bundle. I can make you a bundle, 15 to 20% off. Just say bundle builder and you can bundle anything on my website, like literally almost anything. I just need to know what you want and what colors you want it in. 10 minutes at a time on the phone, totally agree. We would definitely have a timer on the, luckily like I have older brothers, so it goes boy, boy, girl, girl in my family. So my brothers didn't really talk on the phone. So I was the first girl So I feel like I got more time until my sister like wanted to call people. But by then I think we had internet by the time she was like calling her friends. Because we moved out of that area when my sister was in middle school. So yeah, we never had a dishwasher. I didn't have a dishwasher till I was in high school. Till I was a sophomore in high school. Isn't that crazy? We hand washed everything. Okay, so what I'm doing now is using the concealer. I just blend that in, and then I did the cream contour. It is so good, especially if you don't have, or if your preference isn't like really like intense contour. The Bare You color sticks are phenomenal. So that's what this is. This is the blush. This is the shade Peony Pink. And I'm just going to use my fingers and like blend this out onto the apple of my cheek, working up to the hairline. The warmth from my hand is going to make this like blend in really well. Look how pretty that is. And that's so pretty. So these are the Bare You all-in-one color sticks. You can use these as eyeshadow, lipsticks, contour, blush. Like they aren't called like blush sticks or cream or contour sticks because they want you can use them anywhere, and they have a 10-hour hold, and they also have sodium hyaluronate. So like we talked about in the beginning of this tutorial, sodium hyaluronate plumps the skin, like it lifts the skin. So it's going to make your skin look really like juicy. It's very, very flattering. And then if you're having a hard time with the cream contour, try grabbing this color, Barely Bronzed. That's my favorite for contour. It's the most subtle out of all of them. And then I use this brush, which is called the Total Package Brush. You actually get 4 brushes in this. All of these are brushes. These are like eyeshadow brushes. And then this one's a lip brush. But this brush is so perfect, and you just want to dab. Just tap, 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 just like that. All right, so now when you're done with all your creams and all your liquids, then it's time for powder. And now I have naturally oily skin, so I'm going to use a setting powder that's not from Unique. We were the dishwashers. I know, totally. That's probably why my parents didn't get one. My dad still lives in that house, and it still doesn't have a dishwasher, so my dad has never had a dishwasher. Not that he cares. All right, so we're going to use a setting powder. And what setting powder does, basically it's like a sponge, if you will. So it's going to absorb oils. It's going to absorb, like if your skin starts to glisten or sweat, it's going to absorb that. It's really good at helping to minimize the appearance of pores, really minimize the appearance of blemishes. However, if you have dry skin, it can make you look drier. That is the only reason I would tell you not to use this product, is if you have dry skin. So if you do not have dry skin, you can use this powder that I'm using. So say oily skin setting powder. Now, if you have dry skin and you still want to use a setting powder, then I have a setting powder that you can use too. And that one is called the Prime to Set powder. And why you can use that one over the other ones is it has a water releasing technology in it, so it's really hydrating. Oh my gosh, how funny. Go ahead and say setting powder, oily skin, if you want the one that I use, because I have oily skin. If you have dry skin, say setting powder, dry skin, and I'll know which link to send you. All right, so now we're using a pressed powder. So this has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. This is gonna be very hydrating, and it sets the makeup. So instead of your makeup moving around or shifting, it'll set. So this is really a good product and very important. This is like what makes your skin look like that porcelain perfect doll. And that was the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta is what I used. Kind of wonderful setting. Nice, awesome. For oily skin. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and top it with some bronzer. Oh my gosh, you guys, I took Royce out of school yesterday. I told you I was going to. For just like a little surprise mommy and me day. And you would be like stunned at how many like negative, I was gonna say hate, but it wasn't hateful. And it wasn't trolls, just opinionated. How many opinionated messages I got from people being like, you should do that on the weekends, not during the week. I feel bad for her teacher having to be interrupted by your non-emergency. I hope the school told you no. I was like, Did your parents never do anything nice for you? It made me so like, that's sad for you. It made me sad for them. It did not make me feel like I did anything wrong. Royce had a great time. And like I told you on my stories yesterday, I ended up working out because when we were getting our nails done, she ended up coming down with like a really bad stomach ache. And so I was happy to keep her home. So I did. So I was like, well, they probably would have called me anyway to come get her. So it all worked out. But I was just like, man, you try to do something nice and like not tell people about it, but I was just like, yeah, I'm going to go get Rice. I'm going to surprise her and go get her nails done. And I was going to bring her back to school. So I was just taking her out for like that little bit of time to get our nails done. Just cause like I could tell she just needed some mommy time. You know what I mean? Well, I told them it was a dentist appointment. So they weren't going to not let me take them. Plus this is California. They let you do whatever. I'm just kidding. I say that, but it's kind of true. She's feeling much better. I don't know what it was. I think she might have just been really dehydrated or something. I'm not sure what it was, but she's feeling better. She also had a headache too. So I was like, okay, I'm glad I have you. But anyway, I know, just really funny. Like, who cares? You know, whatever. I was just like cracking up. Like, it's so funny how opinionated people are nowadays. Like, if someone was like, I took my daughter out to get her nails done, I'd be like, oh, cool. I don't care. Whatever. Good for you. Oh, that's awesome. I love that, Ashley. Good. I know, I don't think I ever remember my mom doing it either, but I don't know. It's like a memory she'll always have. You know what I mean? And it's the first time I've ever done it. Might not be the last. Yeah, exactly. I just had a dentist appointment. Because I planned on only taking her out for the hour. I know. So what I just did now is bronzer, blush, highlight. So I did bronzer in the shade medium, which is 30% off right now. I did blush in the shade sisterly, which is also 30% off. And you want to know how to get those on sale, just go and say bronzer, blush. But they're 30% off under the Last Chance bundle. Or not bundle, Last Chance. You don't even have to bundle them. But they're 30% off. And they're so good. The blush has like this really pretty like sheen to it. So it makes your skin look really glistening. And then the bronzer is really subtle. The shade Light is still in stock. And like I said, 30% off for both of those. So today we are, like I said, going to go to SeaWorld with our friends. And then I have a ton of laundry I have to do. I don't know what else we're going to do. Last night we went to this Italian place. On our first home together, Ryan and I lived in front of this Italian restaurant, like our backyard butted up against their like back door, if you will. And we became like really good friends with the owner and all the employees really. And we loved going there. It was so much fun. And then they just recently moved back to Italy this last, I want to say like a year ago. And so there's this new Italian restaurant in their spot. So we had to go check it out. And we were really impressed. It was such good food. It was called, the restaurant was called Amori. I don't know if it's chain or like individually owned or whatever, but it was really, really good. So if you're in San Diego, you should definitely check that out. It was really yummy. And then my father-in-law ended up we went to dinner with my in-laws. He got like this pasta that they heated a huge like cheese wheel and like tossed his pasta in the cheese wheel. It was really cool looking. And then Ryan got it too, I think. Or no, just he did. Oh my gosh, I know the new collagen. I actually taste tested it yesterday for you guys if you want to see. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous on tasting it because I'm kind of a picky eater. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what if I don't like it? And I'm like, this is crap. But spoiler alert, I did like it. It was really good. It's a tropical flavor. It's a pineapple tropical flavor. So you just taste pineapple. And from someone who doesn't like pineapple, again, picky eater, I liked it. The brow color I'm using was the shade medium. It's called the Precision Brow Pencil. It is by far my favorite one because of how dainty it is. So you get really nice precision. So you don't have to be worried that your brows look too full or anything. All right, I'm going to do just bronzer in my crease. We were supposed to be there an hour ago, but I really wanted to sleep in and we had a slow morning. But, so we're going cheat way throw some bronzer in. This is like one of my favorite things to do though on those fast days because it will actually kind of look like you're wearing eye makeup, but really you're just wearing bronzer. And like I said, this bronzer is 30% off while supplies last in the last chance section on my website right there. And if you want the link to the bronzer and blush on 30% off, say bronzer blush, and I'll give you the link. But see how it just kind of like gives a little bit of depth to your eyes? Super pretty. Bought your necklace. Oh, yay, Amy. Thank you. Thanks for the support. I'm wearing them now. I'm actually only wearing 5 of the 7, and then I threw on just like a little coin one. But that's like why I love this necklace so much, is that you get so many like different style necklaces out of just the one necklace. Because you don't have to wear them together. You can wear them all individually. All right, I'm going to do a little liquid liner. I told you guys last year I was going to do liquid liner a ton this year to get like better at it. And not saying I'm like so much better at it, but I will say my confidence with it has improved. Like I've realized it really doesn't matter. Like if you mess up or if you like get crazy with it, because once you put on your mascara, you like can't even tell. This is my favorite eyeliner. It's our it's our, what's it called? Moodstruck. Moodstruck Precision Liquid Eyeliner. And I really like it because it has this like fine tip to it. So it helps like doing this like little wing part easier. We haven't been to SeaWorld in so long. I'm excited to go. I remember when we were kids, they could like swim with the animals, like the shamu and dolphins. I don't think they can do that anymore. I don't think they can get in the water, or they're like allowed to get in the water anymore, which is a little sad because it was so cool. I remember being amazed at them like in the water with them. I get it. I get like why it's not safe and why it's not like, you know, don't come for me. Don't come for me for saying I miss it. But I am a little sad that my kids like never got to see it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's lots of things like that where we're like, oh, I wish that my kids could have seen it the way I got to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely want to get better at doing wing, but just like I always say to you guys about makeup in general, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. Like more practice, the better. So that is my view on a wing liner. The more I do it, the better I'm going to get at it. And the way that you're going to get better at it is just to do it. So grab your eyeliner from Unique and get started. I will say that our eyeliner is definitely one of the easiest ones to use because of the shape of it. All right, now I'm doing my, I'm doing my Quadra. So this mascara has, I always give this funny analogy with this mascara. So this mascara is a 4-in-1. It has a primer infused in it, has a lash growth ingredient very similar to Grande Lash, and then it has, which is patent pending from Unique, and then it's a tubing mascara. So my funny analogy is if you get acrylics on your nails, it like extends your nails, right? Like those aren't your nails, those are acrylics. That's what tubing mascara does. It creates little individual tubes around each lash to extend the lashes so your lashes look longer than they actually are. And it comes off easily with warm water and a compress, meaning that like you make your lashes wet with warm water, and then you can take like a cleansing cloth or really anything, a towel, and just like remove it. It's really cool. So it's very, very healthy and nourishing for your lashes. And then my favorite thing is the Twisted Mascara. I'll top it with this. And this mascara has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it makes your lashes look insanely long, especially if you're using it with the Quadra. So I put in my caption, I'm going to need help picking out my outfit. I have my outfit on, but I don't know which vest to wear. So I need your guys' opinion. So as soon as I'm done here, you're going to help me. I don't think I'm going to do lipstick today just because, I don't know, I want to eat a churro. And I honestly am running out of time. But we'll see. Maybe I'll throw one in the car. I don't know. But this month is almost up. Can you even believe it? January 100th, it feels like, to be honest. And this month is the skincare on sale. And our skincare never, ever, ever goes on sale. So definitely make sure you take advantage of that. And then I love that Twisted has this teeny tiny little wand, which is perfect for reaching those hard to reach eyelashes. Just like so. I'll definitely take you guys along with us to SeaWorld today and show you what it looks like. So if you are coming into town this summer or the spring break, you can kind of see what SeaWorld looks like. They've done so much to it. They've like put in so many rides and things like that. So I'm excited to take you guys with me. Okay. So I already curled my hair. Can you see me? So I just have on like a t-shirt and leggings and then shoes. Okay, so do I want to wear this one? Which it's like really oversized. I like the length. Okay, so this one. Or this one's like leather. Leathery, and then it's like a cream, not really a white. Or this one. I don't know. The sound would drive you crazy. It's funny you said that because I kind of thought that too. But I'll deal with the sound over looking cute. All right, which one? First one or the second one? I'm kind of leaning towards the first one. I don't know why. But this one's more comfortable. I know, both are cute. What do you guys think? The first one? What's your opinion, Sav? First or second? This one doesn't have pockets, so it means I won't have pockets. Not that that matters, because Ryan will be there with lots of pockets. Second, first one, second. Okay. All right. I'll go through and tally your votes. All right, but thank you guys so much for watching and helping me pick out my vest. I love you guys. I will see you soon. I probably will see you tomorrow. I don't really have anything going on. So maybe we'll hang out and do some makeup tomorrow. But follow me over on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. And make sure you are signed up for my text service so that way you don't miss out on any future lives. And let me know if you need any links from this live. And make sure you take advantage of the skincare. Like I said, the skincare never goes on sale. So I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.